Oh, I'm here, baby. I'm here. And you've seen this before. Yes, you have. They'll just keep playing that. I don't know why. It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening over and over. And the Tenshisek is actually attacking me. I didn't expect that. I don't care if they do. They do it so rarely. I don't feel compelled to defend against that first one because I'm sure there won't be any follow-ups. And if there are, you know, it's like tend to it as needed. Yeah, they're doing shit. Oh, here, I think Rengoku appears and tries to attack Sagan. I also think Sagan means meteor. Not positive about that. I think that's what it means. Yeah, Rengoku's here. Like I said, he's trying to kill Sagan. I don't know if he's killing Sagan because he's the Elder Monk or because he was around. I'm unsure. Rengoku's weapon of choice is a musket. I don't know. He's not nearly as intimidating as the other apostles. That's for sure. I'm not scared of him. Like, Sagan asks, which group do you belong to? Like, he can't make an assumption here. The Elder Monk can't tell what a demon is, you know? That's not good at all. That's not good at all. He realizes that he's from Oda, and this is kind of like a big heads up that Oda is actually not, you know, their actions are either not their own or Oda House doesn't exist anymore. That's what it is. And of course, that good old Tenshisek man sees that Sagan's under attack and he gets a bunch of aid. I think in the game, Rengoku and Sagan are the same level. So I guess it would have been a fair matchup. But Rengoku is way more powerful than... Like, Rengoku's level 55, I believe, but he's still way more powerful than a level 55. That's just how it is. He mentions the Death Sith, and 500 years ago is when the demon Xavier was last sealed. And that's what he's referencing there. Tanegashima, they don't grow really large, and I'm not sure if I'll fight them in this playthrough, though it's unlikely. I may not interact with them at all. I would like to take out Tanegashima or the one underneath it, Akashi. I'd like to go for one or the other. And the Hane King and his cohort are still moving around, just doing whatever. I may have the option to ambush them now or not. I won't. I'll let them continue. So I have the option to recruit that other character who shows up. I may not, but I still like the availability of it. 22,000 Hanis. I didn't realize it was that many. Oh god. Wow. How aren't more people noticing that? 22,000? Holy shit. That's larger than their whole army by a lot. I guess they could be citizen Hanis, but there's not a difference between citizen Hanis and warrior Hanis. They're all the same. I don't know. And then you're given the option to attack them, ambush them. I don't even know, like, what? It's gotta be like, well, it says vicinity of Owari, so maybe their whole army would be on standby, but otherwise I had always seen that as Rance and 3G intercepting like 5 Hanis. That's not the case. Okita is the unit right there. She's really sickly. I think her name has to do with like masochism or pain or something like that. Okita Nozomi. She reminds me of one of my friends. Sickly, all the bad things happen to her. They seek all the bad things to happen to them, you know. But she's coughing up blood all over herself, and she's really the only human unit associated with Imagawa. The only one. She's moving with them because they're kind of forcing her to, and she's really ill. she's actually ill at this point in time. She's not just like faking it. And they're dragging her around everywhere. She's wearing gym clothing. What is that, like elementary school gym clothing? I think. Looks really ugly. Ugh. And she's a really good sword unit. I think her level is 51 or 52. She's pretty potent for commander battles, but she's not a good military leader at all. Not at all. And I'm still undecided about obtaining her. I've never really used her to her full benefit. I've never gotten her character clear, though I have seen her scene. Pretty not my thing. I guess if you're into candles and wax and shit, it'd be just great for you, but I'm not. I don't know who he's talking to right now. Oh, his sword is speaking up. Yeah, this scene. His sword, Chaos, is talking. You know, Chaos doesn't have a lot going on for him. He's in the game sporadically. He's talked about sporadically. He speaks himself once in a great while. And there, Rance smacks Chaos, hits him against the ground. Like, he's a sword. Would that bother him? Would that really bother him at all? I would like to think no, it wouldn't. And, you know what? I'll tell you because I may not get it myself. Chaos has an H scene. And I know that sounds stupid, and it is stupid. It's not even, you know, it's not a good H scene. It's just funny. It's supposed to be funny, and it is funny. Because you don't expect it at all. And, again, that's why Sengoku Rance is an awesome game. It has shit like that. A sword gets a hentai scene. It happens. It is good. That it happens, not the scene itself. Yeah, I think Chaos is talking about Rance's past achievements, things that he's done to demons in the past. Though Chaos must have been with him, you know, obviously. Suzume ends up taking Chaos wandering around town with him. Chaos is a lot like his owner. I guess you'd call it his owner. I don't know. I doubt Chaos could move. Right? Yeah, he can't move. And then there's some talk of demons in Owari. Not related to him. It's not related to Chaos. It's not related to Nobunaga. They just talk about, oh, what would happen if this demon came back? And here's a picture of it. The actual demon, like, the entire playthrough he's possessing Nobunaga. So you always see Nobunaga's body, like, with a demonic emulation. It's not... You don't ever see the actual demon, but when you play through Kenshin's route and story, you actually see Xavier the demon, and he's pretty scary looking. He doesn't look anything like that, though. He's a lot smaller. He's actually a lot less scary than that. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't even know where that begins and ends. It's like ripping a hole through a dimension and mauling people in Japan. And, you know, as much as I like this game, I can give its antagonist no credit because it's just this demon that hates the Japanese, this demon who wants to kill the Japanese. Why? Because they're Japanese. It's not a developed villain at all. None of them are in this game. There are a few. None of them are developed or good. They're just kind of there. Can I replenish my people now? Yes, I can. Still expensive as hell. I'm gonna go after Tokugawa again. I should be able to do this. Rance will always go Katsui now because he's the only one I can trust to guard him. Ando doesn't need to go with. Kento can go, and Ganko. And Takuma-sama. Why not, right? Alright, see, pretty easy force. Probably a little over-prepared. Fine, though. It's all fine. And with the speed boost, Kento will go first. No doubt. No doubt at all. And see, there's one of the Go Ninjas. Ninja 33. Just dispelling all of my buffs. I'll just keep on guard. Even though they have two ninjas and another guard unit, I'll just keep it up. Sakai Tadatsuga is based on another real person. I don't remember what he did that was special, but he was... There were 4 chief vassals for Tokugawa. Sakai Tadatsuga... Honda Tadakatsu, I don't remember his name, and the spear guy, and Naomasa. They were all the chief vassals. And they were really powerful in real life. They all served together for a time. Things like that. And they're in this game. They're not as strong in this game as they were in real life. Sure, I'll do this. Those diviners are a pain. I just don't remember there being so many this early in the game at all. I do want to kill Sakai Tadatsuga and capture him. I don't want to kill him because he just scares the hell out of me. I have to be honest. He really scares me because of the assassination. It doesn't sound scary. It doesn't sound intimidating at all until it actually happens to you when you're playing the game. It's not good. It is not good. So there, he's out. Hopefully I captured him. I may not have. And I will attack Katsui now because the enemy forces have dwindled. He could attack any of my front row units and suffer more counterattack damage. And he would dish out. And that's satisfying when that happens. I want to get rid of the Ninja 33 too. I don't want to fight that again. It's just annoying. Yamamoto doesn't have very many troops. She's still pretty weak. I'll improve her steadily. She's an archer unit, so it's easy to do it all in one go because they're inexpensive. Unlike ninjas. So that's why Suzume, I haven't ever given her troops, and I may not. Yeah, he's out. Oh god, that wasn't very good. Oh well. Tea after tea after a winning battle, delicious. Oh my god, another one of these, huh? This is the last one. Bingo, we have some assassins. Man, woman, it's a man. Oh no, says Rance. And then you have to kill them. In Kenshin's route, the two named swordsmen play a role. They're not just shit throwaway things like this. And presumably you don't kill them when you knock them out. They're alive after these events take place. So, that's why they have a unique picture. Things like that, because they are still kind of important. His assassins don't get any stronger, just he himself does. And you can see the scaling. Rance may only be 3 levels ahead of the other guy, but he's got, what, 60 more health? And it's not quite 20 health per level or anything like that. It's strange. Like at lower levels it increases a lot less, and as you get higher it just boosts up a ton. Each level increases your health and attack strength a lot. And he's out. He has a generic sprite though. That's that. And you face no more after that. And it's nice, but if you can't do those, like that last one I could see possibly losing, it's still unreasonable because you have Syl and Suzume with Rance. But if you did lose it, yeah, you can't. You just can't. I don't know. You just can't. I will. Oh, you have these options here to stop riots because the Tenshi sect is attacking you. All the citizens are revolting because you're fighting against the religious power. It's not really worthwhile to do this because if a riot does take place, it's 1,000 peasant troops. I'll show you what a peasant unit is later on. They are nothing to worry about. This is another Syl scene. It triggers from the dungeon because something or other. So I'll skip it. It's the same as the first scene in the game.